Now, I'm personally I'm a fan of both of them, but I'm a big Ludacris fan. I feel like sometimes Ludacris was very underrated. I know a lot of people when they think of the South, it's like they think of Ti, Jeezy, Gucci, and all that other stuff. But I swear to God, like not a lot of people mention Ludacris, and Ludacris had fucking hits and class. To me, has never had a bad album in in his career. To me, um, what you thought about what you thought about the Versus series?
That one in particular, or in
Yeah,
general?
that one in particular, Nelly versus
Um,
Ludacris.
so like I caught a good amount of it. Then I left after like I don't know. I left, but from what I did see, it was. I mean, I enjoyed myself. Obviously, both of them had bops, but I don't know. You can't after watching Badu and Jill Scott. You know what I'm saying? Going after that, I kind of felt bad for him because it's like those two literally created magic in IG form. And so the fact that they had to, kind of follow that with their battle, it wasn't that I wasn't feeling it. It's just that Badu and Joe Scott was that good. You feel me? And also, like, it was good to revisit like a lot of the songs that they played and shit. But after a while, I was kind of like, what's it called? I was kind of like burned out, so I just left.
I was the same way. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was the same way, and I fucking love Ludacris. Don't you don't understand? Because I think like as top five Atlanta artists, Ludacris is definitely in that top five. And I
Definitely.
don't think people give him the recognition that people deserve because like that nigga had bops. Because you know how everybody was talking about, yo, Ti was running South. It was like, nah, Ludacris was there. Ludacris had like classic albums. He had albums you didn't skip. Word of Mouth is still probably in my top 10 albums of all time. Chicken and Beer is definitely might be in my top. I think I might have one or two. If I really think about it, I might have one or two Ludacris albums in there, and that's Word of Mouth and Chicken and Beer. Those are real classic albums. And like I said, he's literally never had a bad album. Nelly, he is a hit maker.
Yeah.
Like he had hits, and he was also like running. And like I said, he's one of the reasons why Air Force Ones went from like $50 sneakers to like 100, and it was like right now, like Air Force Ones are like 120. You could put that on Nelly, and Nelly was like had a lot of crossover success too. So yeah, I thought this was going to be a good battle, but like you said, I don't think nothing. And this is probably just us. I don't think nothing is going to match that magical as magical as Cocoa Butter as Jill Scott and Erica Badu. I don't think nothing is going to top that. And RZA and Premier was really, really good too, and I think that was good for hip hop. And tell you the truth, Beanie Man and Bounty Killer, that's going to be another one. But I think anybody that's I don't know if you was like really in the dance hall scene, I think you're going to enjoy that. But I wonder how many people is going to fake like they Jamaican for that day.
Yeah.
So you got any last words on this before we move on to our next topic?
So it's funny that you mentioned the versus battle because someone just made like one of their own on Twitter, and this one is straight up unfair. So imagine this: Sade versus Angela Winbury, not Anita Baker.
Mm.
That's unfair. That's an unfair one.
I'm Sade biased. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not. I'm gonna pick Sade simply because she's Nigerian.
I'm gonna pick Sade because I'm Sade biased.
But I love Anita Baker though.
I
This
love
one's
her
hard.
too. Like
This one's
you're
hard.
not wrong. I love her too, but I'm so Sade biased. Like I think that was one of the first women I fell in love with, other than fucking Aisha from Power Rangers. But other than Sade, man, you couldn't tell me there was not a perfect woman in the world other than Sade to me.
You really? Because before I discovered Sade, the woman that I was in love with when I was like super super young was Shantae Moore. That was a beautiful ass woman. Holy shit.
He is beautiful. Shantae Moore is very beautiful. I don't know. It was something about Sade that just grasped me. It was just maybe this is why I like older women. I
Nah,
think
yeah, Sade definitely had that grown ass woman vibe.
yes. And for those who care, I have a thing for older women. I really do, and it's just. It's just like anytime like a Claire Huxtable, like I love a Claire Huxtable looking girl. I love a hell Michelle Obama. To me, I was always thought she could get it, but a Sade, she had that grown woman vibe. I love that grown woman look. I think I've always been attracted to that. So you seeing Sade with that, even though she was like what in her mid 20s, early 30s, around the 90s, I'm not sure. Like she had a beautiful voice. She had a beautiful look to me. It was just